Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is All Things Shanice. If you're new, thanks so much for tuning in. Today's episode is going to be about getting ready for spring. So we're going to Home Depot, we're shopping for plants, and we're getting dirty. So come along with me and then we'll see how we can get ready for spring. Alright guys, let's get into it. So on my trip to Home Depot, I picked up a couple of different plants that I thought were really cute. And they had 3 different stems on them. So what I did was take some flower pots that I already had at the house, and then those gray ones were from the Dollar Tree. So, and this one right here is from IKEA, and I purchased that for $1.99 as well as. So if you're like me, you purchased some of these Christmas poinsettias this holiday season, which I did. I purchased, I think, 4 of them. I had 2 of them on my porch, and I had 2 inside my house. So I'm going to take those poinsettias and I'm going to replant them as well. So what's nice is that poinsettias actually can be used all year round. Once those red leaves fall off, they actually turn green again. So these plants came with 3 stems for $12.98, and what's awesome is that you can take that plant and you can propagate it. So you can separate it into 3 different stems and put them into 3 different plant pots. So in the end, you're getting more for your money. Alright, so here I'm going to take some potting soil and I'm going to put a little bit at the bottom of my pot just to give my plants a nice fluffy bed to lay on. And then don't be afraid to use your hands. I feel like a kid again, just playing in the dirt. Planting is so fun and it's very relaxing, and it is such a beautiful day just to be outside. So when I use my potting soil, I'm going to make sure that I hold my plant into a nice position and then put the soil around it so that I have my plant pretty much evenly spaced inside my plant pot. As I continue to fill my plant pot, I just pack and go, and then I rotate it all the way around and continue filling it with soil. And once I've finished putting soil in my pot, I always make sure to give it a nice little tap. Again, you want to put some soil at the bottom of your pot, give your plants a nice cozy place to stay, because this will be their new home. And just like that, plant number 2 down, time for number 3. Been able to use this one plant and separate it into 3 different pots. And that pot that I'm using right there is the one that came from Home Depot. So I really feel like I'm getting the best for my money, that I'm able to use the plant and have an extra pot. So here you can see that this one plant actually created 3 different plants, which is amazing. So now I'm going to move on to putting the next plant and separating it into these 2 pots here. right there. Oh, goodness, sorry. These planter pots are really cute. They're kind of like an off-white creamy color, but these are also from the Home Depot, and they were in the garden center for about $7, and I purchased 2 of those. So these are indoor plants, and I think I'm gonna put these maybe on my staircase. I'm not sure. We'll just have to see. I just know that I do get a lot of natural light coming from my upstairs windows, so maybe they'll like it there. Now it's time to wish for that magic growth with my Video.Guru plant food. So I picked up this container of Video.Guru at Home Depot, and it was about $10. And it comes with 4 different packets that will last a long time. So here it says to use every 7 to 14 days to feed your plants. So what I like to do is to mix it in my bigger watering container, and then I kind of pour it into the smaller one with the narrow nozzle, and then I'm able to use it in the house and get more accurate pouring into my plants. I'm going to take all my plants that I've repotted into these containers and give them a nice little drizzle of Video.Guru food and hope for the best. So let's go pick up some more soil. Yay! We're at the Home Depot, my favorite place to go shopping. So I'm not particularly familiar with this Home Depot, but wow, there's already plants in the front. But where is the garden center? Oh, hey, cute doggy. And so here, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm not really a professional gardener, but I am not too great with those fiddle plants. I'm not sure why. But these monstera plants look so pretty. I love how everything is displayed in the front because, you know, Home Depot is probably getting ready to entice everybody for springtime and planting. So all these things that you see are before I even get to the real garden center. How pretty. I love it. Ooh, look! Look at this. So the fiddle figs are now coming in a basket. What? This is so cute. So for $49, you get the plant and the basket. Now that's a great deal, you guys. Hey guys, so I'm back. I came back from Home Depot and I bought another bag of potting mix, and I have it upside down because there's a hole here in the bottom. So I'm going to open it here from the top. Just like that. And then I'm going to pick up where I left off. So my poor little plant had just a little bit of dirt. Give it some more soil so I can live and breathe. sure what exactly these plants are, but they were super duper cute. And I didn't even take advantage of the sale, but they have the assorted tropicals, 4-inch assorted tropical foliage at $3.98. But if you get, what is it, 3 of them or 4 of them, you can get them for $12. So that wasn't bad. But I just picked up 2 little babies because they were super duper cute. And they kind of remind me of like a pothos plant and kind of like a monstera plant, but I'm not sure. We'll have to just take care of them until they grow up, and then I'll figure out what they actually are. And then, let's see, I did get a monstera. You guys, this is my first one. I'm super duper excited because this plant is really pretty, and I love how big the leaves are, and the foliage is just really attractive. So I think the new home for this is going to be somewhere in my living room. It looks pretty good. Even the babies down here at the bottom, you can see the new growth there. And the lighter leaves here are the new growth as well. So this is a healthy indoor plant. So I've had these plants from IKEA for a while now in their original container. So now that I have new soil, it's time to give them their own new permanent residence, just until they outgrow their home. So when you purchase plants from Home Depot, they come in this plastic disposable container, and then they also give you a free plant pot. So I'm just gonna take my monstera out of its original planter, and then I'm gonna give it a permanent place in the plant pot here. So to make it more easy, I just squeeze around the plant pot so that I can slip out more comfortably. So now it's time for my poinsettias. So I'm going to take all 4 of them, and I'm going to put them all into the same planter pot, and then I'm going to display them on my front porch. So I mentioned earlier that poinsettias are not just used for the holiday season and around Christmas. I actually realized this about 2 years ago when I had a coworker give me a poinsettia that she couldn't really keep well at her house, so she brought it to the office, and then she's like, it's not getting that much sunlight, do you want it? And I'm like, yeah. So I took it home, I took care of it, I put it on my back patio, and I realized that the leaves started to fall off, and I'm like, I wonder if they're ever going to come back. And I waited, and they did. So these plants can be used all throughout the holiday season and then into the spring if you want. This is a big pot, so I have to use a lot of soil to make sure that I have some good coverage over these plant stems. Well, thank you so much everyone for watching. I hope this video gets you into the spring spirit. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and you can leave a comment below. But until next time, see you guys.